Taking a look at is the Municipal Demarcation Board has in the past few years come under heavy criticism from political parties at first to the ordinary residents who protested violently.
Now, the board has also faced several court cases challenging its decision on merging certain municipalities. It is now calling on submissions to review the laws that regulate how the process works. Aldrin Sampear compiled this report for us.
From the warm beaches along the KwaZulu-Natal shores to the green scenery of the Kruger National Park and the concrete jungle of Johannesburg lies the story of an evolving geography. Its people forced to integrate irrespective of their diversity and economic disparity. A wrecking ball is demolishing the walls of apartheid's spatial policies which kept us separated.
The principles, which are often called the fundamentals, are that we have to reverse the apartheid geography. By that, we need to bring about spatial transformation and spatial justice for all. We need to ensure that we bring about the integration, the socio-economic integration of communities and settlements, while gradually realizing a developmental and sustainable local government.
The process includes establishing or reconfiguring municipalities and wards. Since 1996, the number of municipalities or local authorities have been decreased to 205. The determination includes the financial state of municipalities and the number of registered voters.
After 5 years, the number of registered voters today are no longer as they were in 2011. Now, as this number of registered voters would change, if the number changes upwards, which is what should be the case, if the numbers change upwards, it means that there would be an increasing number of wards. I want to give an example, for example, with the city of Johannesburg. The number of wards in the city of Johannesburg increased from 130 to 135 now.
It's an ongoing 5-year cycle which has to be concluded before every local government election. 10 years ago, the Demarcation Board took a decision to incorporate Kutsong into the Northwest. It was violently opposed and the councillor, Des van Rooyen, had to flee. Van Rooyen, who's now the Minister of Cooperative Governance, says a thorough research is conducted before mergers are concluded.
There are seven areas that we are looking at to make sure that transitional aspects are entertained. The first, of course, is issues of finances of the municipality that are brought together, HR-related issues, but also issues of a governance system.
Van Rooyen is currently part of an interministerial committee trying to find a lasting solution to the Vuwani crisis. However, it seems that process won't yield the results wanted by this community, at least for now. After the August 3rd elections, Vuwani and Malamulela will form a new municipality.
All the municipalities that have been determined now and published, and as the map would show now for any particular area, these municipalities are effective from on the date of the elections on the 3rd. And indeed, the municipal boundary matter is not a closed matter such that which would present a situation as if you can't have it considered at some point. Indeed, after the elections, the period would reopen for the board to consider municipal boundary determinations. That time comes indeed after the elections.
The Demarcation Board says the decision is based on the law.
Political gains or political constituencies are not any consideration that we should look at. Those don't constitute our criteria, and we never even look at them. It's just an outcome that happens as a consequence of our process, of our activities and our application of the law. It's not our consideration at all. Sometimes the IFP is not happy when a boundary is drawn, like you had seen in Denver. Sometimes the ANC is not happy when a boundary runs in a particular manner, like we had seen a group from Mamelodi coming too much on the board. So it's all parties that will be happy one day and not happy the other day. But we're simply doing our work as provided for in the law.
The board admits there were flaws in the 2011 Tshwane amalgamation, which led to the metro becoming the biggest on the continent and the third biggest in the world. It says setting up transitional committees for mergers is a step in the right direction.
Now, the residents